Incoming transmission.
Captain to USS Aegis. 1 to beam up. Energize.
Affirmative.
Welcome everybody. Just beamed aboard the ship. Welcome aboard. I think we have a great show for you. Unfortunately, I have to interrupt the show again for a certain Bash Bro of mine that already did a redeem. You'll notice in the chat there are chat games. You can earn points. You earn more points the longer you stay in the chat and type. You can redeem your points or save your points to become the leader of the point board. Or again, like I said, you can redeem your points like Pierce did to make me do things in the stream. So let me get Pierce's request right out of the way before we begin. All right, so all right, so that takes care of Pierce's request. Oh, we also have another redeem from Costa Mom. I did not see that one at first. Oh, why is the camera not working on this one? There we go. There's a little chop like Sam does. Do a little turnaround. All right, so that was just a quick disco. So, but like I was saying, we've got a great show, but before we get started, please share out the stream. As you can see, we are only 8 subscribers away. We were 2 subscribers away yesterday. YouTube took some away. If we could get 8 subscribers during this stream, I really appreciate it. That would get us to 500 subscribers. As you notice over here, Mad Hatter is the stream boss. How do you become the stream boss? By subscribing. Or if you care to make a small donation. Small donations do take away Mad Hatter's health, and you could become the new stream boss. The free way to do it is, if you're not already subscribed, is to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you know when I do new videos. So before we begin the game, there's a couple of things I thought was interesting to show you guys. So, I have a TOS computer. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to turn the mic on for the other camera. Gonna go ahead and put in the cartridge.
Unable to comply. Any such attempt will cause
So that is one of the sounds that my TOS computer can make. I also have, if I can get to it, a light up glass display of the next generation Enterprise. And let's see, I have multiple phases. I got a phaser rifle. And then I have a handheld phaser. Toaster Mom, I ordered this off of eBay. Somebody custom made this. Somebody custom made this, and I ordered it off of eBay. And so. And one of my prized possession is my Klingon Bat'leth. So that's just some of. Oh, there's one more item I wanted to show you. Now, the next item I'm going to show you was hand drawn by a WWE wrestler, Tony Atlas. I'm going to see if I can get to his signature a little bit for you. This is a Tony Atlas original from WWE that drew that. So that's just some of those that I thought maybe you guys like to see before we go ahead and get into the game. So now we're going to go ahead and get ready to get into the game. And of course, for some reason, I loaded my Oculus ahead of time so we wouldn't have an issue. And apparently we have an issue. So apparently I can't load it ahead of time. It's not, yeah, we did enter a black hole because it's not letting me. Okay, now it stopped casting, okay. Okay. I tried to save you guys some loading screens, but apparently that didn't work, so. Welcome into, oh! Why we're loading this? Do anybody in the chat like Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints, or Tagalongs? I am doing a giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers. I will do a special video. If we could get to 500 subscribers, I will be giving away to the winner their choice of 3 boxes of Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies or 3 boxes of Tagalongs. Or a combination, but either way you get 3 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Alright, so we are going to play solo. And we are going to go ahead and do the missions from beginning. So we have our campaign missions, and then you also have ongoing missions. You do ongoing missions, you have a choice of the Aegis, the original NCC 1701 ship, or the next generation, Star Trek TNG, the Next Generation Enterprise D. But since we are doing campaign, we only get to use the Aegis. So we're gonna go ahead and begin our campaign from scratch. If any of you haven't noticed, I have 5 pips on my shirt. Customary, it's only customary to have 4 pips. But the 4 pips is a captain's rank. 5 pips is a fleet captain rank, and I actually hold fleet captain title for the an actual Star Trek fan club. It's called Starfleet International.
To test the readiness of her captain and crew.
Let's see. Are you guys hearing the gameplay? Does it look it?
Captain,
oh, yeah,
we have a
you
message
are.
incoming from Deep Space K7. Opening channel.
Aegis, we have a freighter coming into dock, and we've had a little trouble lately with smugglers trafficking invasive species. On your way out, I think it'd be best for everyone if you could just verify the ship isn't carrying any wildlife.
Alright, I'm gonna take the headset off for just a second and increase the game volume a little bit. So that you guys can hear the game as well. Alright, got that hand. Hold on. Now my headphone fell out. Of course it did, right? Alright. Alright. So we're gonna bring up our objectives. Let me recenter actually. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's better. So we gotta scan the Ragosa. So we're gonna go ahead and bring up our local menu and target the Ragosa. Then we're gonna bring up our crew rider orders and we're gonna hit analyze target.
Roger that. Changing target. Scanning target.
And we can look on the outside of the ship, all around us.
Any unusual life forms aboard the freighter, Captain?
I'll let K7 know the ship's clean.
So now we have to warp to the Gamma Hydra to continue patrol. So we're gonna go into our warp. Oh, let me move a little bit. I'm hitting my desk. Trying to center this better. Okay. So Gamma Hydra. Then we're gonna bring up our crew wide orders. And we're gonna hit prepare for warp.
Aye, understood. We're on vector
Initializing
for
warp
warp.
protocols. Allocating power.
Warp course laid in. Aligning warp.
Welcome in, Christina. Make sure everyone's hitting that like button, please. And we're gonna hit warp, and then I'm gonna go to the exterior view of the ship right away. Just so you can see how the warp looks like. Now we're basically just waiting for our next orders.
I'm picking up a distress signal, Captain. Channel open.
USS Aegis. My vessel has lost all power and our life support systems are nearly exhausted. We have a crew of 6. I request that you take us aboard your ship as soon as possible.
Alright, so we need to get to there. To that ship.
Aye, aye. Following the target.
And we're gonna go... Power the engines.
Aye, aye. Prioritizing power to engines.
We also need to analyze the
target
target so we can lock in and... I'm not sure exactly if that was a new subscriber or whatever. I appreciate that. I don't know what that sound was.
Scanning.
I don't know. Okay, it is going up slowly. I couldn't see the color at first. So when you're in solo mode, you're basically the captain. You can take over any one of the stations, the 4 stations.
I will update your panel, Captain.
We've got life signs.
So now we need to transport them from the target.
Following the target.
Acquiring transporter lock.
So I think engineering is doing it, so... Yep. So this is engineering. We have our power controls, if we need to repair anything. Alright. Oops. Still getting... I'm hitting my desk is what I'm doing.
The vessel is empty, and all crew members
Now to
are
go back to being the captain, we just hit the action menu again. So we rescued the crew of the Talon. Now we're just waiting for our next orders.
We have a priority message incoming from Starfleet Command.
Oh, we'll better answer that here.
Opening channel.
Captain, we've lost contact with one of our survey vessels, the USS Nicholson. You're the closest ship to their last known position. We need you to locate the vessel and render any aid they may need.
Welcome aboard, Anthony.
We're sending their last coordinates to you now. Starfleet out.
Hey, Max. So we need to impulse to section 6.
Plotting course.
Alright, so we've got our course plotted. Prepare for impulse.
Aye, Captain.
Diverting power for impulse.
Plotting impulse course. Course.
Alright, so for that we're gonna need to grab this and push it forward if we were the helm officer. This is the helm station. You got your local, impulse, and warp maps. Like I said, in solo mode you can take over any one of the stations. I thought you loved grapes, Max. Now it's strawberries? No, but...
Captain, I'm detecting gravitic mines in the area. If we get too close, the damage could be severe. We should keep our distance.
Alright, so now we have to...
The environment is inhibiting the effectiveness of our sensors, Captain. We are, however, detecting pockets of plasma coolant.
I'm gonna go to red alert.
And clues as to the Nicholson's whereabouts.
Opening fire.
I'm basically destroying these gravitic mines.
Engaging. You got it. Updating target. Scan initiated.
Basically, we're following the plasma coolant trail to locate the Starfleet vessel.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
And basically we have to
Locking on
scan the
targets.
target.
Sensors are
Initiating
detecting a
scan.
distress beacon, but it is not a Federation frequency. It looks like
Welcome
a
in,
civilian
welcome
vessel needs
aboard now, my
assistance as well.
circus.
I'm picking up a signal on emergency frequencies. On screen.
Aegis, according to my engineer, our engines are locked in some sort of malfunction cycle. If we could temporarily override them, I think we can fix the problem.
Staying with
targeting.
Alright, so we got two missions going on at once now. Render aid to the civilian vessel. And also, we need to locate the Starfleet vessel.
Aye, aye, Captain. Updating target. Firing. Aye,
We
aye.
have to
Changing
destroy
target.
that mine, otherwise we take damage. So we can look all around the ship. Sometimes it's the helm doesn't really drive as good as they should.
Scanning.
I've played sometimes where the helm actually drives into an asteroid. But basically we're scanning the civilian ship so that we could disable their weapons.
Transferring data to your panel, Captain.
So we're using our system intrusion and disrupting their
Understood.
engine.
Starting disruption attempt. Target selected.
Moving out of the anomaly.
We're disrupting the
It looks like that fixed it. We should be able to take it from here. Thanks for your help. You probably just saved all
So
our
now we're
lives.
gonna finish our first
Aye, aye,
mission.
Captain. New target locked.
Because
Initiating
we
scan.
rendered aid to the civilian vessel already.
Roger that. Locking new target. Engaging target.
Moving into the anomaly. We've arrived.
I believe our lost ship is showing on sensors now, Captain.
We're being hailed.
Aegis, this is the USS Nicholson. Our vessel is severely damaged and leaking radiation. Most of my crew escaped, but a few of us are trapped in the forward compartment. I need you to transport us
So
off
we
the
have
ship.
another emergency we need to deal with.
Well, she's too dangerous. We can't just leave her floating out here.
I hope you're all enjoying the chat games. Make sure you hit that like button, please, as you come in and share out the stream. We are trying to get those last 8 subscribers so I can give away some Girl Scout cookies.
Exiting the anomaly.
Scanning.
So we have to analyze or scan the ship first before we can even transport anybody off.
I am sending new data to
So
your
there's
panel,
6 life signs found.
Follow.
Yes, Captain. Lowering shield.
Acquiring lock.
So we are just waiting to transport them.
Energizing.
Now we have to destroy the Nicholson. So we are gonna hit avoid target
Aye. Adjusting heading.
because we don't want to destroy it while we're right on top of it, because otherwise we will take damage too. So we're gonna move away from it a little bit. And then we're gonna hit engage target.
Aye,
Staying with
Captain.
them.
Once he turns around so I can actually see the Nicholson.
Hull integrity.
Oh, we still took damage.
Warning.
Captain, I have an update from Starfleet Command. They're sending us new coordinates.
Okay, now we gotta impulse to section 10.
Calculating travel vector.
I don't know how many of you guys actually know Star Trek, especially...
Aye, aye,
Disarming
Captain.
torpedo.
Ready to go.
Engine power for impulse.
Making ready for impulse.
And we are gonna gauge impulse.
Aye, aye.
Now, for those of you who actually know Star Trek, you're gonna like this next part.
Captain, I'm getting something on the distress channel. Putting it on screen.
This is Captain Jameson of the Kobayashi Mine. They struck a gravitic mine. We've lost all power and our hull has been penetrated. Life support systems are failing.
Now there's something to Kobayashi Maru.
10. Please, you must help us.
So we have two options. In conflict, rescue the Kobayashi Maru, or in conflict, do not violate Klingon neutral zone. Since we are already at 50% of our hull, I am going to elect as captain not to rescue the Kobayashi Maru and to not violate the Klingon order. So we are going to impulse, then we're just going to go to section 1.
Plotting course.
Because that'll take us out of the area, meaning we did not violate the Klingon border.
Aye, aye.
Powering engines for impulse.
Laying course for impulse.
Sorry, Kobayashi Maru.
On your mark, Captain.
Engage.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Congratulations, Captain. You and your crew have just completed the Kobayashi Maru simulation. I know it's not easy to face a no-win situation like that, but it's a necessary test, both for Starfleet and for yourselves. I think we all have a better idea now of the decisions you'll make when there's no obvious right answer. Based on your overall performance, I'm not only clearing the Aegis for Operation Distant Shore, I'm recommending that you lead the expedition into the trench.
Okay, yes, sir. Alright, so that was the first mission. That was the first mission. So what we can do now is go to episode 1, Stormy Seas. Engage. That is also our ship there.
Captain's log, stardate world for Vulcan recycling. On condition that we share all our findings.
Usually I skip the dialogue.
We'll be accompanied by our science vessel USS Huxley. This is our first journey into the uninhabited region.
But I'm letting the dialogue play.
Putting it on screen.
Captain, I understand you're about to get underway. Before you go, I wanted to remind you that you are representing the entire United Federation of Planets out there. I'm counting on each of you to demonstrate our ideals to the highest possible degree. But don't worry, you have Starfleet Command's every confidence. Good luck to you and your crew. Starfleet,
Welcome aboard,
out.
Francisco.
We're being hailed, Captain. It's the Huxley.
So we're gonna answer our hail.
Aegis, this is Captain Ukwu of USS Huxley. Our system checks are complete. We're ready to go. We'll stand by and follow you out when you're ready.
Usually it makes noise. I don't know why it's not doing that. Plot a course to the silver and align the ship for war. So we are preparing for war. Alright, so we gotta line up our ship here. If we were the helm. Alright. And then we grab this. Welcome aboard, Zippy Mike.
I do not recognize their signature. I recommend we perform an active scan on one.
USS Huxley has entered the system.
So we gotta escort the Huxley outside the interference cloud.
Aegis, keep your distance from those distortions. One just detonated when we got close to it. Damage is minor, but we don't want to do that again.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Captain, I'm reading a number of spatial disturbances. Waveforms are similar to a Class 1 plasma storm, but it seems to be affecting the entire system. It may impact navigation. We should proceed with caution.
Yes, sir. Okay, impulse to the Silver 4 region. Impulse Silver 4 planetary orbit. Your target's gonna be yellow, so you know where to be selected. Prepare impulse. And then we're going to engage our impulse engine.
Understood, Huxley. Stand by. Captain, USS Huxley is getting unusual readings from their planetary scans. They're requesting we verify with a scan of our own.
Perform long-range scans on Silver 4, okay? Analyze target.
Intriguing. Silva 4 may have been inhabitable sometime in the past, but if so, something has changed it dramatically.
Incoming message from Captain Ukwu.
Captain, I've asked my science team to perform deep planetary scans on Silver 4. It'll take us a little while. If you can complete the survey of the remaining areas, we should be finished by the
You
time
got
we
it,
return.
Captain. Alright, so we got 3 areas we have to perform scans. Hey, why didn't that... Are we already there? Apparently we might already be there. Good. Thank you, Pierce. Alright, so I don't know why it's not letting us go to... Not letting us no impulse destination. It's not letting us pick. It is not letting us plot a course. Yeah, it's not letting us plot a course. The game has,
The storm is getting stronger, Captain. And based on these readings, I believe it will continue to worsen.
the game has, malfunctioned. So, let's see. We'll try to restart the mission.
Captain's log, stardate 2.
Because that did not like us.
Incoming message from Starfleet. Putting it on screen.
Captain, I understand you're about to get underway. Before you go, I wanted to remind you that you are representing the entire United Federation of Planets out there. I'm counting on each of you to demonstrate our ideals to the highest possible degree. But don't worry, you have Starfleet Command's every confidence. Good luck to you and your crew. Starfleet out.
We're being hailed, Captain. It's the Huxley.
It's still not doing the beat.
Aegis, this is Captain Uku of USS Huxley. Our system checks are complete.
I have
We're
a
ready
feeling
to
it's
go.
going to have
We'll
an
stand
issue
by
again.
and follow you out when you're
Hopefully
ready.
not. Alright, warp to the silver system. Hopefully we won't, but I have a feeling we're going to have an issue again when we get to that part.
I am detecting several localized energy pulses nearby. I do not recognize their signature. I recommend we perform an active scan on one.
USS Huxley has entered the system.
Aegis, keep your distance from those distortions. One just detonated when we got close to it. Damage is minor,
So we
but we
need
don't
to
want to do
still
that
escort
again.
that. We got the Huxley escorted.
Captain, I'm reading a number of spatial
So
disturbances.
I'm hoping we can not have an issue
Waveforms
when
are
we
similar
get to
a
the
Class
point where
1
we have
plasma
to
storm, but
go
it
to
seems to
different
be affecting the
sections.
entire system. It may impact navigation. We should proceed with caution.
And it is. It's not letting us. It's not letting us. Alright. So let's see what if it does it now. Alright. It's not showing. The game is messing up
Captain,
because it's
USS
not
Huxley
showing,
is getting
saying
unusual
all the
readings from
things
their
that should be
planetary
saying.
scans. They're requesting we verify with a scan of our own.
Alright, so let's see if we can at least get through this mission, because so far it's messing up a little.
Intriguing. Silva 4 may have been inhabitable sometime in the past, but if so, something has changed it dramatically.
You don't say.
Incoming message from Captain Ukwu.
Whoops.
Captain, I've asked my science team to perform deep planetary scans on Silver 4. It'll take us a little while. If you can complete the survey of the remaining areas, we should be finished by the time you return.
Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so we got... I think we can get through it. It's just not vocalizing that it's doing the coordinates and stuff. But I think we can get through this mission. Engage impulse engines. So how's everybody's Sunday doing? Let me know down in the comments below if you're enjoying this game. Do you want me to try to do other games? I will be continuing to do virtual ride streams every other Thursday.
Something about those asteroids appears to be drawing power from our warp core, Captain. I am receiving anomalous readings from the asteroid cluster, Captain.
We're picking up trace signals from deeper within the field. It's too faint for me to decipher. Maybe a distress beacon of some sort.
Welcome back, Max. Alright, so we are trying to go and scan this target. We have to get closer. Power the engines so we can try to get there faster. We gotta...
The storm is getting stronger, Captain. And based on these readings, I believe it will continue to worsen.
We have to watch out for these volatile objects. And we're scanning this signal source.
That's the source of the signal. It does appear to have been a distress signal at some point, but the signal's far too weak for it to be of any use now.
Perhaps it has been overwhelmed by the environmental conditions.
Alright, so that one's good. So let's do... The correct, we're gonna do the correct move. Once we scan these three, I don't think there's much left to this mission. Engage impulse.
Particle analysis shows localized high-frequency oscillation around the moon. It is causing reduced fidelity in our sensors. We should be able to complete a scan, but quality may be compromised.
So this one we have to get to the position so we can scan. So we're relying on Ensign Rayo over there to hopefully not crash us into an asteroid. And we do have another volatile object, so we're going to take that out first. Just so that we don't have... We don't need to be damaged more than we are. Oh, actually our hull has been... Oh, because we restarted the mission, so our hull is full. Okay. So we are almost to the scan point. I don't understand why he slowed down. Oh, he didn't. He didn't slow down. He's going as fast as he can. So we'll give him more power to the engines.
The storm is intensifying.
So now we are scanning the moon surface.
Intriguing. There are patterns on the moon consistent with subsurface structures, Captain. I see no signs of life, but that may be due to the atmospheric interference. Our belief that this area is uninhabited may have been misinformed.
Alright, so we got one more section left to scan, the nebula. So far we're going alright. Engage impulse.
This nebula has an unusually high concentration of ionically charged particles. Remaining within the particle field will negatively impact shield function.
We should launch a probe and get out of here as soon as possible.
Alright, so we just launched a probe.
The probe has detected a ship, Captain.
They may need help.
Go to red alert.
There's no activity on standard subspace frequencies, but we may want to check it out.
We're
just
gonna
in
analyze
case.
this ship. Power the engines.
The vessel's computer is intact. It's encrypted, but we should be able to access it through our remote intrusion system.
Okay, let's do it. System intrusion. Hello, Lindsay.
The ship's been picked clean. Multiple hull breaches. It must have happened fairly recently. The last log entry was just a few days ago. There's no one for us to save here.
We wanted to save somebody.
We may want to scuttle the ship to make sure no one else gets drawn in here.
Alright, scuttle the ship. Secure from red alert. Oh! Red alert! We have a space pirate!
Captain, incoming message from the Huxley on emergency channels.
Aegis, we are under attack by 2 unidentified vessels. We need immediate
So are
support.
we! Oh, I'm gonna go to the Huxley, but that pirate's gonna follow us. We'll deal with him when we get there.
USS Huxley is reporting 75% hull integrity.
Yeah, it's definitely not no Enterprise A or even the Enterprise D, Zippy. Come on, destroy him. At least the Huxley's getting a little bit away. Alright, come on. 4% left. Destroy him.
The Huxley is at 50% hull.
Alright, he's destroyed. Engaged. Alright. Destroy the space pirate. Power of phasers. We weren't even using torpedoes. Alright, his hull's almost gone. 15%, 15%, 2%. Target destroyed.
We did it. The Huxley is secure.
I appreciate the help, Aegis. I'm afraid we need a little more. We've sustained damage on several decks, and our navigational systems are down. We need to get back to Edinov as soon as possible, but we can't plot a course. If you can lead the way, my chief engineer believes she has a method for us to follow your warp signature.
Alright, so let's do it. And I can't get to... There we go. There we go. Prepare for warp. And warp.
USS Huxley has arrived safely, Captain.
Thanks for getting us back home, Aegis. I think we can take it from here.
Got it, Captain. Yeah, this game is definitely messed up because it didn't even give me my rank. For some reason. I don't know why it didn't give me the rank by the rank. So, and it doesn't need an update, so I think it's just a problem with the server. The problem with this game, as I'm gonna explain when I get back to full camera, shut down. Alright, apparently that doesn't want to, it's not even doing the voice commands right. So apparently, I don't know what's going on there. It's not doing the voice commands on my headset. It's, the game didn't give me, my rank. So I will have to look into those. It always seems I have some issue or another. However, as I was going to explain, that game kind of messes with my eyes more than the roller coasters. Hey, welcome aboard on the Go with CeeLo. All three Bash Bros are here. Yes. And apparently I have 2 redeems. Is Costa Mom still in the chat before I do her redeem? take a little drink there. Alright, so I'm gonna do I'll do Pearson's redeem first until I see a response if Costa Mom is still in the chat for her redeem. So there you go, Pierce. And I'm running it. And Costa Mom, I guess, is not in the chat, but I will still honor her redeem. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Let me move my chair because so that's Costa Mom's robot. And my earpiece keeps falling out. So I was hoping to go until 2 o'clock, but unfortunately the machine, the Oculus, either the Oculus or the game is messing up. So, and I don't know why. So I will work on that for the next one. I may do one during the week if I can get it fixed. Again, please share out these streams. I'm trying to, I may do some extra streams this week, trying to get those last 8 subscribers to reach 500. So, make sure you've all hit that like button, please. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this stream or what do you think I could maybe do better. I really appreciate that. And I will see you on the next stream. Thank you.